Hey everybody, Al here at the Mass Outdoor Tramper channel. Today I'm going to take you through my HiddenWoodsman Dayruck made by Malcolm, and I'm going to go through the contents and what I take out for a day or a possible overnight. Generally these are the cutting tools I bring with me when I go out for pretty much a day hike or possibly an overnight. Basically I got a 16.5-inch handled Tommy axe, a Laplander saw, we all know those. And this is the Swiss Army knife or SAC farmer model in a little DIY Kydex sheath I made. And got the attached Light My Fire 2.0 Army model ferro rod with it. And an old model Mora neck knife that I keep. These will be the containers I take out with me for a day, or if I'm going to be, cooking it up. This my wife got. It's an Algene bottle water. It's a 24 ouncer, and this is a DIY stainless steel pot I have. I made. I'll go over that real quick in another section of this video. Thanks. All right, this is the contents of the Condor H2O pouch. I have a 40-ounce clean canteen, and I bought the flat lid for it. Painted it black. Have an Ollie camp cup. This is the old Blute or Ezebit. It's actually a Blute, but same thing as the Ezebit folding stove. Plain old spoon, little emergency fire kit, little piece of fat wood, some of those Noon rehydration tabs. I like to have clean hands, and one of those little compressed dehydrated towel-y things. Just a little close up on the stove. You can see the folded up fiberglass cloth, and then the chicken wire. And that right there, that little piece of metal actually goes into the lid of the bottle. I can take this off, hang that little piece of metal off a rope, or I usually just use bank line, put it right in, and then I can hang it right over a fire. Works out really good. Works out great. Alright, this is my cooking pot, I guess. My little supply pot. I keep my coffee and cooking supplies in it. I actually made this. I took some of those push nuts that you put on the end of a metal rod to hold like those little plastic wheels on your like trash barrel or something, and just JB welded them on. Nothing pretty, but hey, it works. Found the whole pot at Savers. It was one of those stackable like coffee, sugar, flour tins, different sizes. This was the second to last size, so it's kind of nice and small. Probably about a 1.2, 1.4 liter, somewhere right in there. All stainless steel. A couple of snacks, just little crap bars, coffee, gotta have coffee, extra fire kit, cotton bandana, aluminum foil, little spoon, Splenda, powdered milk and creamer for my coffee, wet nap, little piece of rope in case I gotta hang it, a couple more coffees, and a removable bail. Heavy stainless steel, painted it black with the high heat paint. Works out great. Found this little gem inside of a bag or something I bought at Savers on one of my trips. It's an REI heavy duty nylon mesh little ditty bag, which I keep a bunch of the extras in, and we'll go over in a second. I keep a few different of the critical items in that green bag, the REI mesh nylon ditty bag, because I have about 6 items I keep in there that are kind of all important, but I don't need right away. Got my compass, found a couple of little black velvet bags that slides into perfect. This is my Princeton Tech fuel headlight, little camera case, got some extra batteries in it. First aid kit. Summer's coming now, so I just switched out my hand warmers and kind of put in the bug spray, sunscreen, and a bug net in the back. This tube in the back was kind of interesting. Right now I got some fat wood dust, some fat wood, a couple of paraffin wax cotton balls I made. I'll probably get rid of it now because winter's not here, and I got some fat wood later on other places. But the bottle itself is, if anybody remembers those 42 gram protein little power drinks there, good, but a lot of uses for these. Another bag I keep in my main ditty bag there is my little repair kit and needle kit, the last 2 C's of the 10 C's. Got the cotton cloth here, which I need to get a little bit more bigger roll. Actually I don't, because I know I have a credit card on the very bottom of that wrapped with the wider stuff. This is one of those little Cabela's multi-tools, $4.99, can't beat it. This is a little stone, sharpening stone, two-sided sharpening stone I picked up at Walmart it was a UST one, I think, for $5. And that is actually a piece of leather strap somebody gave me. A little sharpening kit, a little multi-tool, tape. I got more tape in here in the box here. Got some aluminum foil in the lid, a little bank line, brass wires, zip ties, glue, thread and needle. There's some nails in there, razor blade, sandpaper. I can actually take the sandpaper out, turn it over, use the flat side of the back of this and sharpen some tools if I had to. Sand something down if it's rough. I got 2 or 3 little pieces of sandpaper down there. And I'm sure there's some screw eye for making a fishing rod. Some finish needles, a couple of heavy, you can just see them in the back corner there, some heavy duty 16-penny nails, a couple other things I'm sure. Went out and bought one of those little pack towels, come with a little mesh bag, and I figured I call this my TP and hygiene kit. So I've got a pack towel to dry off with, I've got some hand wipes, Castile soap wipes, those little throwaway toothbrushes, some of those little green with the floss on them, teeth cleaners, a comb, and some extra toilet paper. I have a bigger kit of wipes and sanitizer, actually even some gloves and a bigger thing of toilet paper, but better to have and not need than to need and not have. Alright, so those are all the items that go in the ditty bag. Like I said, might not need them immediately, but they're in a nice one bag that I can pull everything out and know where they are. Easy to get to. Just a couple of odd items left. Notepad and a pencil just for taking notes, whatever I need to with that. Inexpensive Rothko, kind of the military poncho, gloves, bank line, and I find if you roll up about 25 feet of paracord right, it fits right inside the tube of the bank line. And this is basically my shelter system. This is the UST Base 2 Top 1.0. Tons of videos out there. This is a neat little package. I think I had this shipped to Walmart. I think it was $32. And it's reflective on one side. You can make it's a pretty good sized tarp. You can zip it together and make a tube tarp. Works very well. I also keep a Mylar, I think it's a UST poncho. So it's a little extra raincoat, but it's actually a poncho you can put right over you, and a garbage bag. The reason I don't really keep too much more in there is the reality is if you're lost, if I'm lost, if I'm hurt, afraid, I'm not sleeping. I can set this up and make a lean-to, put a fire in front of me, make some kind of reflector, put the UST Mylar poncho over me. I'll have other clothes anyway, another poncho, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to build the fire and stay warm. I'm probably not going to be sleeping. So the garbage bag will give me something to sit on so I stay dry. I'm pretty much, if I'm in a dire straits, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be sleeping. So I just need basically a good lean-to keep the weather off me, reflect the heat back to me, get a fire going, get hydrated, stay warm. Thanks. Just as a quick reference, this thing folds up, and this is what, actually also inside of it I have one of those stupid little blue Walmart blue tarps in there too. So I actually have 2 tarps. Or a ground cloth, the UST Mylar poncho, and a garbage bag. All fits in here, and as you can see, it fits perfectly in the bottom of my Hidden Woodsman pack. So it works out great for this system and for me. Thanks. As you can see from the size of this, it actually sits perfectly right in the bottom. I can either use the lashing points and lash it to the bottom if I want to put a little extra gear or food or water inside the pack. Or I actually, right now, just because it's a day pack, this sits right on the bottom, right in here. Thanks, everybody. This has been Al with the Mass Outdoor Tramper channel. Hope you enjoyed my little trip through my Dayruck and all the belongings I used during the day. If you liked the video, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks for stopping by.